Welcome to the 50-year celebrations for the American Journal of Sports Medicine, where we're counting down the top cited articles for each year. My name is Kate Webster, and on behalf of AJSM's Electronic Media Editorial Board, I'm pleased to present the article for 1999, which is titled "The Effect of Neuromuscular Training on the Incidence of Knee Injury in Female Athletes, a Prospective Study." And to discuss this paper, I'm joined by the lead author, Professor Timothy Hewitt. Tim, congratulations, and thanks for joining me.
Thank you very much, Kate, and thanks for the invitation. I look forward to our discussion.
First, can you provide us with the background for why you conducted this study?
Yes, so in the top cited article in AJSM in 1996, we developed a paradigm which we showed that athletes at high risk for an ACL injury demonstrated 4 dominance patterns: ligament dominance, quadriceps dominance, leg dominance, and trunk dominance. What we did from there is design a very targeted intervention program that was directed at those 4 imbalances in high-risk individuals. And then we did the natural jump from the biomechanical laboratory onto the field and onto the court. And that's the background. We took this study, we recruited about 1,300 athletes, and we applied this intervention to the athletes targeted to these dominance patterns in high-risk individuals. We went out and let them play and tracked them over 2 years to see who ended up with overall injuries, knee injuries, ACL injuries.
So why do you think this paper has been so impactful in the field of sports medicine?
Well, it was the first paper to actually demonstrate that with neuromotor training, you could reduce the risk of overall knee injuries and ACL injuries, especially in high-risk individuals like female athletes.
So what do you know now that you wish you knew back then?
So this was a surprise, actually. This article, very soon after it was published, hit the front page of the New York Times. It made a lot of news. And I wish that we had anticipated how much stir this was going to create, because the demand was so high. And I wish we would have prepared in a way, because it became so popular that 1 million. So before this article was published in 1999, if you would have Googled, and Google was just coming out around this time, but if you would have searched the web, you would have gotten 0 hits on ACL prevention. Very soon after that, if you hit ACL prevention, you would have multiple millions of hits. So everybody did their own version of this. I wish we would have known what an impact this was going to have, because we could have set it up in a way that standardized it across the board for people and got those 4 ingredients: ligament dominance, quadriceps dominance, leg dominance, and trunk dominance, incorporated into every program. Otherwise, people just kind of pick and choose the pieces of it that they liked. And I'm not sure that they're all as efficacious as they should be.
The conclusion recommended that female athletes who participate in sports that involve jumping and pivoting be trained with an effective jump training program, which includes progressive lower limb resistance training. Do you still hold this same recommendation today?
Yes, absolutely. And the key parts are that it's field-based, that plyometrics are incorporated, and very dynamic balance training. So it needs to be more than just strength-based. It needs to be power-based, balance-based, neuromotor control-based, enhanced proprioception, and it needs to incorporate and put all of those ingredients together to have that efficacy of 50% reduction of all knee injuries and 2/3 reduction in non-contact ACL injuries.
Thank you so much, Tim, and happy 50th AJSM.